Hello everyone, welcome to the GSBF Bonsai Rendezvous 2022 here in beautiful Hotel Mission de Oro in Santanella, California. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us today. We're here in Santanella. Took us about 4 hours drive this morning from LA here to, of course, Santanella here at this convention here, the GSB convention here in the Mission de Oro. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough. Let me turn the camera around so it gets a little better view here. So I just flipped my camera around. So as GSBF convention is going off this weekend, Saturday, October, I think this is the 8th and 9th here in Santanella, in Mission de Oro. I just got here. Let me turn around the camera really quick. And there is a demo going on right here. You can sneak up really quick. David Wee is doing a quick demonstration.
You can go fast easier, but California juniper, almost every single small branch, you have to be quiet. To work with the California juniper, same time with Simbaku, Prostrata, San Jose. California junipers take 3 times, 4 times longer than to work with all the other.
So David Wee is doing a quick demonstration on, it looks like a California juniper. It's doing really well. I'll come by and do another one. Mel and his Takagachi, or his friend, is gathering here. Just finished up. Of course, they're doing a silent auction. The first one just finished at 11 o'clock. And they're cleaning up the trees here. And their auction for Saturday ends at 4 o'clock. This is the afternoon session. We kind of go through a quick walkthrough. And then, of course, they have a Sunday one that ends at noon, I think, or 11. It's probably 11. Here's some of the trees. Look at some of the items here. That's a really cool tree. Check this. This is a pygmy cypress. You saw from an earlier shot, Bob did this tree. Hilbers from the Clark collection in Fresno. Let's look at the silent auction. It's starting at $350. That's a steal. That's with that type of trunk. You can buy it for $800 if you, God willing. You got some other items here. So again, silent auction. Let me turn this way so you can see what's for Sunday. We're coming down. There's some items. Again, all the proceeds are benefit the GSBF. They are our parent club here, Golden State. So that's kind of awesome. We got some bigger trees. Let's go some of the bigger trees in the back here. There's a nice black pine. Starting bid's at 400. Right now it's at 420. Look at that black pine. That's a steal, whoever picks that one up. Looks like a Rocky Mountain juniper. Does not even have a placemat. This giant olive. Smaller olive. There's another. That looks like a Rocky Mountain juniper. Couldn't get that on my around here. Here's a California. Check that California out. Beautiful. No bid yet. $1,000 for the bid. I think that's kind of beautiful. Look at this cypress. Look at that. Just beautiful. Look at this Chinese elm. Any Chinese elm? You got one right there. Starting bid is $500. And these all came from the Clark collection. Look at that. I mean, they have a nice repository benefiting for GSBF. So again, great auction. I'm gonna go upstairs. So they do have a show, second story. How you doing?
I'm Dodie.
Nice meeting you. You have a really cool Suiseki collection. Look at this, check out the chrysanthemum stone. That's really cool looking. A nice Morphe stone. And here's a quick, you know, it's scholar rocks or viewing stones. It's really looking at the abstract art of it. If you look carefully, I mean, this is to give you an idea. That's a bird or crow sitting on a branch. That's really cool. Of course, you got a couple trees here. Here's winterberry. We don't see that in Southern Cal very often. Needs that winter chill. Really cool. Gives you that fall feeling. That's breathtaking. That's really nice. Here's a California juniper. Still has this original barkage. Hasn't been peeled back, which they normally do in Japan. Let me do a quick view up. You can tell it's a California juniper. Telltale sign uses the termite damage compared to a Utah or a 1C juniper. Nice crown on that one. Two trunks, a twin trunk. Natural foliage, really nice. Excuse me. No. This is a root over rock elm. Probably produced in the early, good, like at least 30 years. It's not like a trident maple where it clings to the rock. Elm's root structure is very different. Awesome job, really old tree. Here is another juniper. It's interesting having that dead wood in the front. Kind of hides the live vein, which usually should be in the front. It's different.
Oh, I've never been in that room. I need to go in that room.
There's a tree behind me. I'm trying to, I'll zoom out a little bit. There we go. Another California juniper, really old, really healthy. Natural foliage. I mean, you can zoom in, you can see the natural foliage. Some really nice detail wiring on that tree. With a nice apex. Apex has been ginned out, or tie-gin if you want to call it correctly. Here is a tiny black pine, a little stone there hiding in the background there. There's an old olive with a stump. I think that's the old stump of the olive. That's kind of cool. Too bad there's no lighting over it. It's a little dark here. Here's another black pine. Little sparse needles in the back, on the bottom, kind of weak. That happens with most trees. The lower branches are usually kind of weaker, really hard to keep up. Black pine needs a little more foliage on that one. It could be like a rough bark, no pine bark. Pine bark? What do you call that? Cork bark. Yeah, cork bark. It could be a cork bark. It might be labeled wrong. I can almost bet on that one's cork bark. Just because of the bark, it's just really thick plate on 3 different plates. I have to ask on that one. That's kind of cool. Small olive. I mean, that one has perfect lighting. Let me back up really quick. That's like perfect lighting on that tree. A little yellow. I'm not sure if that's the lighting. Really nice pattern. Look at the uniformity of the needle lengths. That takes really talented to do. Nice tree, nice movement. I like clumps like that. If you look carefully, let me kind of zoom in. Does that look like a bamboo forest? I mean, like this. Look at the little small bamboo forest. Here's a massive olive. That's my back hurts just looking at that.
This was here last year. It was bought from here last year.
Oh, so I'm getting some detail information. I'm not sure this is the back. I think this is the back. Okay, so I am okay. So this is the back. I'm just looking at the accent really quick and the label. So that was the back. Could be a front. It could be a front. This is the front. It's a massive tree. I'm wearing a backpack. I'm trying not to hit anything here really quick. Live veins right in the front there. Cascade, Bunjin, heavy deadwood. Let me spin around this way, see if that's the better front. No, I think that's the other front. Yeah, I think definitely the other side's the front. Really old tree, and apparently this is bought last year at the Rendezvous here, and last year, so this has been bought and restyled in 1 year. That's pretty cool. I think demos are going on. Let me kind of go to the other rooms really quick. Again, we're going through, there are demos going on right now. Let me go.
It's a good way to do it, so it will not.
Here's Sam Ida. How you doing? Sorry. Quick demo here. Looks like a black pine.
Then, on what kind of tree is this? Juniper. I prepared what do you call this? Cuttings that I just put it on. I have more luck on those because it takes time for the other way to do it.
On the cutting, how long would it take for it to callus so it doesn't dry out? Does it callus fairly quickly?
If you have the right timing, then it callus quickly. Sometimes it about I think 2 months, because but for that 2 months that you work, just keep an eye, because when it's too hot, then they will dry out. So you need to cover it, the tree.
So if you were to do it in early spring, when everything starts pushing, would you need to
That was Sam Ida doing a black pine demo.
If you didn't touch it for, the better part of 6 months or 8 months for the growing season, you'd have a nice mat of fibrous roots between the bench and this. Yeah, so it'll grow really well. Any other questions like that?
When you're seeing gravel, you're just pea gravel?
Pea gravel works the best. I think the 3/4 inch gravel is a little bit large, and so you get a lot of air pockets and stuff in there. The pea gravel, really, that's my favorite. That's what I use. I have it throughout my nursery. It works really, really good.
Is there any, when you look at the tree, the size, how do you determine the size of the box of the tree? Do you have a formula, you know what I'm saying?
So, okay, so good question. It's best, particularly when you're first starting a tree out, to give it a little bit of room underneath for better drainage, number one. Number two, plenty of room for those roots to take establish, okay? So generally, the general rule of thumb when you get ready to put a tree into a pot is to have the pot depth be about the same as what the trunk width is. Maybe a little bit less, but not so much, okay? So if you've got a really...
That was Michael Roberts doing some growing techniques in the last demo. So it's 2 demos going on today. I think it was 4. I think it's another one going after in the afternoon, which I probably won't be around for. All right, of course, there is the vendor area. I'm gonna walk through the vendor pretty quick as best I can. I'm going to the right here. There's Bob Scheinman. Of course, he has the Pick Me side. This is what I'm picking up. It's pygmy cypress. I'll show a little more detailed shot when I get that. Of course, she has some pots from. Here's Bob. Bob's hiding in the background. Bob just doesn't want to be in the camera. There's Bob.
Hi, Tom.
I see some pygmy cypress, some shore pines I saw over there.
They came from the pygmy forest also, the same as the pygmy cypress.
Do they do? They do the same thing as pygmy. They just take off once they're non-native
Once
soil.
they're collected, yeah. And the same thing about transitioning from the native soil into a bonsai pot. You don't want to rush it. About a 3-year process. Gradually reduce the soil each year.
Awesome. So
And-
it's a slow process.
Slow process. And they've had I don't want to say a bad reputation because people try to do it all in 1 year and then they lose
They
them.
kill them, yeah.
So for me, it was a learning process, like what works, and I feel very comfortable with the process. Yeah.
Yep. So this is Bob. Bob has a stall here. Pots, of course, pygmy cypress, shore pines, and redwoods. Of course, redwoods. So,
Live oaks, Sierra junipers.
yeah. So I'll go over there and check. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Of course, look at some of his pots. Some really nice looking pots from April. He's one of the vendors for that. I know I'm going really fast. I just want to make this. There's some shore pine. Look at that shore pine. Look at that. Look at the barkage. Look at that barkage. Look at the coloration. I mean, it's really distinct. Of course, you had some. Excuse me, you got some redwoods. You got some pygmy cypress still. I still got some pygmy cypress. I did pick up one. Been eyeing one for a while. That one's a really cool. That one was kind of cool. That was kind of tempted. I'll give you a better look. Of course, berries here with some of those trees. These unusual. See this in Southern Cal, that is, but it's azaleas. How you doing, Rick?
How you doing?
Good. You want a quick introduction? What'd you do?
My name's Rick Garcia. I specialize in Satsuki azaleas. I've been studying in Japan with my teacher, the great Nakayama Suisho, for about 20 years now.
Awesome.
And I just had a chance to write a book, if I can plug that real quick.
No, of course.
It's Satsuki Azalea Bonsai, a fundamental study. And you can reach it at our website at nasbc.com and go out and get it.
I mean, writing a book's a huge accomplishment. Excuse me.
Oh,
Check out some of the azaleas. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that baby. That's sweet. My back hurts just looking at it. But you have smaller ones. Like, look, check out like showing size. That's kind of cool. Specialized care for that. Thanks a lot, Rick.
Sure thing. Enjoy the rest of the day.
We have Barefoot Bonsai Woodworking. Of course, he's doing a 20%, 25% off sale there. Here's Ken. Here's Ken. Quick, Ken. Of course, Ken's he's getting really good at making stands right now. You got 25%. I saw the sale. 25% just for today or today and tomorrow. Awesome. Check out some of these stands. They got some walnut stand. Look at this walnut. Check this walnut stand out. That's kind of cool.
Boxes included.
That's a box. Look at that. You don't get that very often. And then I'll put a quick plug for Ken. I'll put it in the description if you want to contact Ken directly. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Thank you, Tom.
Of course, we got Ed Clark and his whole deal. He's probably selling out. There's one tree that's kind of cool. If you're looking for a cork black pine, he has one. Look at this guy. A couple of years, that'd be kind of cool. I'm always looking for cork barks. They're just different. There's Ed. Say hi, Ed.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Good. I'll come visit you one day and we'll do a quick walkthrough of your nursery again. Probably during wintertime, fall.
Paul, great.
All right, and then of course he has a bunch. Look at that. He has a bunch. He's gonna sell out, knowing him. Okay, rare vendor. This is the only one of the vendors that actually has some accent plants. There's one tree that I've never seen before. It's a snowberry. Look at this. Now winterberries are red. This is a snowberry. I wonder what is that growth habit. That's kind of cool with the white berries. She has like multiple ones. Check out all the Check all the accent plants. I haven't had the big one. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are
And your
you?
name is?
I'm Nancy.
Want to introduce yourself really quick?
Okay, I'm Nancy Schramm, owner of Carmen's Nursery.
Awesome.
I'm the 3rd generation owner.
And do you specialize in like just general plants or?
Unusual plants.
Unusual, thank you.
Yes.
I did see that snowberry. Can you talk about that snowberry really quick?
It's a California native.
Oh, it
and
is?
It's a native that will grow in the shade,
Okay.
which a lot won't. But it's not really for bonsai per se, but it's just a really cool plant.
Is it like winter? Does it need like chill hours? Like winterberry needs like chill hours. Does snowberries need chill hours?
It'll live on the coast in California,
Okay.
so not so much.
Okay, so not like how will it do like somewhere in like Southern Cal, more inland valley?
I'd have to look that up.
Okay.
This is the first year I've had
Really?
that.
Okay, just wondering. That's
so
kind of
it's a new one.
cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I just wanted to. You gave me.
We got some other vendors selling some other smaller stuff here.
By putting it on my bag, you sold me.
There's Scott Schatz in Northern California. Yeah, look at some of these tridents.
Okay, 180 plus.
I mean, look at these tridents. They're selling to go. It's awesome. Look. Check out this. It looks like a white pine. Check out that white pine. That's really awesome looking.
I got to, brother. I get in trouble.
How you doing, Scott?
The state is always, you know.
It's busy. Again, I do apologize. I'm just going pretty fast. If you're coming down, here's Top. Jenna's been smelling some lovely metalwork here. Now sterling silver, that's kind of cool. What unusually he has dwarf kumquats. Look at that, kudzu. Those are really dwarf. We'll talk about that a little later. Here's Jerry, of course, the stones. Want to talk about stones really quick, Jerry?
Yeah, Suiseki, 3,000-year-old rock art, started in China, and I make the daizas. And if you ever need a daiza,
this is the man.
For a stone, I'm your man.
See, there he goes. And do you pick out one unusual stone to talk about?
It's a nice piece of jade here.
How's that unusual?
Well, it's got this black crust on it, and it's good shape, kind of like a figure stone. And so I made a nice daiza out of East Indian rosewood for it.
And see, for jade, for me, it'd be green, and then so
Right.
having a black, is that the unusual?
Right. So you can see the green coming through on there.
Oh, you do see a bit of it.
Yeah. But that's why I like it, because of the black crust.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't see it too often.
Awesome. You got other stuff. This is kind of cool too. This one.
That's brecciated jasper. It means floating. All the pieces of jasper floating in quartz.
That's pretty cool.
That's the most brecciated I've ever seen.
That's really cool. Thanks for your time, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Of course, we got other vendors selling odds and ends right now. This guy had a really cool variegated elm that I missed. Check out that cork oak. You know, Michael Roberts would be kind of jealous there. It's kind of cool. Of course, someone's doing some pottery here. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Look at he's young artist here doing some pottery. What are you doing, young man?
I'm doing a war battle thing.
The battle things? That's kind of awesome. Like for Battleship? Like the game Battleship? Maybe? Well, we got a future potter here. Let's see. I think he has a bright future right there. Thank you for your time. Of course, we've seen these Kodai brothers here. They had a nice display of items here. I think that really cool. I think that's a shore plant. That was really cool.
The guy himself, the thrower of the show, he's here.
Oh, is Jonas here?
Jonas.
This is Ricky, right?
Yeah, Ricky.
Ricky, you want to talk about Kodai really quick? No. Putting on a spot right here.
No, I love to talk about Kyorai. Kyorai we're located in Portland, Oregon. We've only been doing this for a little over 2 years. I feel lucky to be a part of it. Kyorai means brothers, and I work with 4 Vietnamese brothers. They are my mentors. I do their online sales. We're just trying to create community through bonsai.
That's awesome, man.
And it's effective. People love bonsai.
Man, what is this? Is this this is not black pine, is it?
No, that's actually a it's a ponderosa palm.
It's a ponderosa. It's really cool because, you know, it caught my eye. I was walking and I was like, that's a really cool tree.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It is. It's an impressive tree.
And so these brothers are here too. Of course, let me turn the camera really quick. There's Mel's. Mel is kind of cool. This is a really cool California juniper. I'm tempted. It's really cool. It has a really cool it has a cool bend in the first, a 90-degree turn, and then it goes back up for $650 for a California juniper with a really cool movement. And Tak Shimazu says, use that as your use this as your new leader, gin the rest. That's kind of interesting. Here's Tak Shimazu's place. He just walked off. He's known for, he's going to Shohin. This is what's really cool. Japanese booty berry. Let me grab this out really quick and see that. It's like an exposed root type of tree. 100 to 120. Really cool. Look how thick those trunks are. I mean, these are really, they're vines, so they're really slow growing.
Right? What's the difference? You're making money, it's free money, so yeah, I mean,
Usual suspect. We got Lindsay Shiba with the quick stand here. Some beautiful trees. That's awesome. Prostrata?
Yeah, Prostratas. I started these right before we got married, 33 years ago.
Easy way to remember, right? Easy way to anniversary there.
Right.
Look at that. And look at it.
And they're all directionally pruned, except last week I wired it out. So
Oh, nice.
First time I got wired.
And you got other selections here. Some oaks. I see some pomegranates on the left hand side. Those blue pots. Check. There's a cork. Look at this seiju. It looks like a seiju elm. Is that seiju elm or is that the?
No, seiju elm.
It is seiju elm. Look at that. Look how thick that trunk is. For seiju elm, you know that's some age on that tree. Some really unusual plant material you have. I think that's my favorite so far. The other one's kind of cool. This broom one's kind of cool. I'm in the camera. Hi everybody. I'm in the camera there. That's kind of cool too. It's almost like a dwarf elm of some sort. Lindsay, what is that tree right there?
Yatsubusa elm.
That can't be a Yatsubusa elm.
Yatsubusa has an oval foliage, kind of long, elongated foliage.
That's kind of cool. That's a really cool tree. That's a tempting tree. It might go home with me. Of course, we got the Fresno Bonsai Club here. Hi guys.
Hi. This is the Clark.
Oh, the Clark. Oh, the Clark collection.
Bonsai collection.
No, nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, let's get it
right. Bob's back there. I know. I talked to Bob earlier. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Got some vendors selling us some really cool tools, some pots, some trees. Got a Moonshine Ranch has the root over rock, some items here. And you got some other vendors in the middle here.
Yeah.
Check this guy. There's some really cool accent pots. Just different types. This is the fun part about coming to conventions. It's kind of looking at different stuff, what people have to offer. You never know what you get.
Yeah, I did.
Alrighty.
Yeah, slipped it right in on my mouth.
Hi, I'm Jonas Dupuis, coming to you today from, where are we? Santanella, California at the Rendezvous. And I want to tell you, if you are thinking about coming to a bonsai show in November, the Pacific Bonsai Expo will be next month in Oakland, California. We are all sold out for Saturday, but we have plenty of spots open for Sunday. So please consider coming by and looking at the trees. We're going to have an exhibit of about 70 plus beautiful bonsai from all over the US, as well as a vendor garden featuring vendors from all up and down the West Coast and a little bit of the East Coast as well.
Is the dinner sold out yet on Saturday night?
Plenty of tickets available for the banquet on Saturday. That's when we'll be revealing the award winners for the event.
Awesome. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Let's bring it.
Okay, you're staying.
If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. I got these knuckleheads with me, but they're having fun here. I think the next video will be probably the
Pacific Bonsai.
That for sure. Okay, so
We'll see you there.
See you guys
Hit
later.
the like button.
Bring lots of